Attention, movie lovers.
Welcome to episode 3. How are you enjoying your stay? From the team that brought you the Luke and Lewis podcast, the Luke and Lewis Patreon podcast, the Luke and Lewis exclusive extended cut no ad break Patreon only podcast, and Keehlan and Tyler review Blu-Ray podcast on paid time, comes a brand new rebranded podcast. Put on your glasses and buckle into your seats because it's about to get high def. Ladies and gentlemen, average H3 podcast listeners and physical media enthusiasts, welcome to the podcast you've been waiting for. Scratch that, the podcast you've been begging for. Here it is, Keehlan and Tyler review Blu-Ray podcast.
Rolling.
Oh my God, I'm horny.
Whoa! We're back. Welcome back to the Keehlan and Tyler review Blu-ray podcast. My name's Keehlan.
I can't believe. My name's Tyler. Sorry, I just can't. I'm just so discombobulated. I can't believe we've already made it 3 weeks in, and the podcast is still going strong.
This is such 30% growth week on week,
dude. It just is expanding and conquering. Oh, did you hear that shifted? You guys, I don't think you guys can see it, but you can. The TV behind me was playing Cat in the Hat for a third week in a row. And it just ended then, and both of us were just deafened by. I haven't heard that noise for like 2 decades almost.
Fill the air while I.
Yeah, I'll happily fill the air. I could chew the air. I'm chewing the air right now. Oh, we're getting a pin reveal on the show. There's Keelan's legs, delicious. Yeah, man. I mean, it's been a big week for the pod. I mean, we keep seeing substantial growth. Are we gonna have guests on? Or maybe we'll save that for season 2.
I reckon we save that for episode 6.
Oh, episode 6. That's a specific episode. Are we going to do call-ins or what's the deal?
I reckon we... Oh, sorry, you can't hear me. I reckon we call our friends. We call Luke Kidru, Lewis Spears, our old,
and see what they think.
They used to be on the podcast. Now they're not. We're doing much bigger things.
Yeah, we've grown and they haven't. Fair enough. I think that sounds great. How'd you go with the... should we just leave it on?
Rewinding.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, sorry, my apologies. Well, do we want to kick into it with these Blu-rays, or what do you want to do? What's your plans? Yeah, Well, I've showed mine last week, but I'm happy to kick mine off first.
That's right. That was last week. It was a long time ago. So
yeah,
I've got... Don't look. Oh, don't look. Did you look?
I looked. Just reveal them, man.
My first one this week is The Amazing Spider-Man on Blu-ray.
Your first one, so you've got multiple.
I've got a couple.
Okay. Amazing Spider-Man, that's Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man.
2-disc Blu-ray that comes with a bunch of behind the scenes and a bunch of Blu-ray exclusives.
Yep.
You were able to even sync the movie to a game on your iPad if you had the app.
What? And do what?
Play.
Play a game while you watch the movie?
And you were able to watch the pre-visualization sequences as a Blu-ray exclusive, which reminds me a lot of the Luke and Lewis Patreon, where we're like, extended, uncut YouTube videos that we'd make, and I just upload the raw footage.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so good.
It also comes with like an ad for the Amazing Spider-Man game on PlayStation, which my mum got me for my 14th birthday.
Oh, really? Was it good?
I loved it.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's a glowing review. Wait, for your 14th birthday?
Yeah, or the Amazing Spider-Man 2 she got.
Oh, I was going to say, because that came in 2011.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And this one is the Amazing Spider-Man Blu-ray in 3D.
Oh, you had the 3D Blu-ray.
Double disc again.
Now,
one in Blu-ray 3D.
That's awesome. Can I ask?
Another ad for the Spider-Man game.
Damn, they're really trying to move those units. Can I ask, with the 3D, was that... Do you remember that time? You didn't... So, okay, sorry. Let me just get my words straight. So the 3D, it wasn't like the 3D with like Spy Kids 3D of like the blue and the red.
No.
No, it's like you had to have like a special TV with the special goggles.
That's right.
Yeah, that was a weird time in the universe, wasn't it?
Yeah. And they were never that good.
No, the 3D TV sucked ass.
Similar to those curved TVs.
So
we're not
weird.
a tech channel. We're a Blu-ray channel.
Specifically Blu-ray. So have you watched the 3D Blu-ray?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Speaking of Blu-ray, of 3D, I will...
Blu-ray, that's all this podcast is. Speaking of Blu-rays. That's what the show is.
I'll let you in on a little secret.
Oh, okay.
A tease about what's coming up in this season.
All right. Oh.
I have a 3D movie coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah.
That is actually 3D.
Really?
Blue and red.
Blue and red 3D?
Yeah.
Does it come with the glasses?
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
So that's
God, I'm excited. What episode is that going to be for?
I don't know, maybe 6?
Oh, there's a lot of hype for episode 6, eh?
Episode 6 is one to look out for.
God. What? Can I just say, too, before you continue, why do I feel like I'm like, in my head, I'm like, God, we've really recorded for 10 minutes already. I looked at it, it's been like 11 seconds. It's like... God.
Okay.
Okay, next Blu-ray.
Is the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man Blu-ray and Ultraviolet.
How do you have 3?
One disc this time, but it's got the Ultraviolet. So if you guys want to jump
So
in
what
on
is
that-
the ultraviolet? It's just a download code. Is that all the ultra? Oh, you've just fucking
What's
lost
the
the
two
disc.
discs in there?
Dude, that is crazy.
Oh my god!
What's the disc?
Shrek 2.
Why is Shrek 2 in... Have you ever opened that Blu-ray before?
I don't know. I must have. I don't remember having this before I bought a big bought a big box from
That's
eBay.
so funny.
So I wonder if this is my Shrek 2 or if this is someone else's Shrek.
So just left it stray. Dude, that is the most goated Spider-Man you could buy. You only get Ultraviolet and the Blu-ray of Spider-Man. You get Shrek 2 on Blu-ray as well. That's incredible. Oh my god.
I've got one more.
Okay, go. Hit me with
This is different. This is the original Spider-Man trilogy, the Sam Raimi edition.
Wow. Okay. Yep.
All 3 DVDs.
I actually have that exact same. I think I copped it from eBay as well. That is a great packaging. The original Spider-Man trilogy Blu-ray. Fantastic.
Already, similar to last week, go back and watch these movies. Watch The Amazing Spider-Man 3D, and then The Amazing Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
and then go ahead and watch the Spider-Man trilogy and let me know which one is the best.
So you've got 4 movies to watch, but one of them you're watching 3 times. Well, actually, no, I haven't even done my review yet of my movie.
We only have 5 minutes left of this episode.
Oh my god, this one's been an action-packed episode. All right, here's mine. This is Tom Hardy's Venom.
Dude, what great timing.
Yeah. What are the chances? What are the chances that I pick this up before you hit record, and then you all of a sudden? That's just crazy. This is a 4K Blu-ray, which means you can watch it in 4K. You can be caught in 4K with Tom Hardy. This movie I thought is a huge piece of shit. I hate these movies. The Venom movies suck.
Yeah.
Ass, man.
Number 2 is fucking bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Never even bothered with number 2. I don't think I ever finished this one. It did not hold my attention, but I own it in 4K. What do you get with this? You get a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray.
High dynamic range case.
Ooh, is that what it is? HDR, yes, of course. And then you just get the standard Blu-ray. So if you want that, you can just have it. I mean, I don't want this. Fucking hell. This movie just really sucked. I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 10. I like the box art. That's about it. And I like Venom, but not in the movie.
I feel like these episodes are running at such a fast pace that it feels like, and this is just a feeling,
Yep.
it feels like we're at the end of episode 3, and it feels like it hasn't taken weeks to get here.
That's why you feel like that.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel exactly the same. I couldn't put my finger on why. I thought maybe it's coming across the audience that we've sat down and just filmed 3 episodes really quickly in a row, which is not the case. So I hope you guys know that it's not the case. But that's okay. I like a fast-paced pod.
I feel like a little bit of reflection on the last few episodes. We haven't talked about this podcast outside of being on air for 1 second.
You don't think so? Why not?
Look, we literally have not in the last 3 weeks.
We haven't talked about it.
Yeah, we haven't reflected on the episodes and talked about what we could do better.
I don't think we need to. Why improve perfection?
Right.
Unless you want to.
No, it's just,
No, okay. No, clearly you've got an issue here. So
I just feel like it's too fast paced and we're not going to hold anyone because it's too confusing and out of nowhere. We didn't even kind of explain what this podcast is.
well, then let's explain it right now.
We got 3 minutes.
Perfect.
So this taking 3 weeks to explain what this podcast is. This podcast started as a Patreon exclusive for the Luke and Lewis Patreon.
And it changed a lot of people's lives.
And a lot of people loved it. It was just us riffing and talking about Blu-rays. And then I was actually approached by a massive Spanish company where they go over and they dub your old episodes in Spanish. And they asked if they could do the Spanish version of the Keehlan and Tyler Blu-ray review podcast on paid time. They offered to do that for $11. So
You paid
for it. And so I said, absolutely, go for it. I'll pay you my $11. Give me a dub. And so they did. I uploaded it. Everyone loved it. It got mass reviews. It was number 10 out of 10 on my YouTube channel.
Yep.
And bombed harder than anything I've uploaded ever. So that gave me a great indication that people are begging for this podcast. And similar to what you said in episode 1, which was 2 weeks ago,
Yep.
people, every time I upload a story or anything, they're like, where's the Keehlan and Tyler Blu-ray?
They want it. They want it. They want it. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what this podcast is. And we did once record 5 episodes in a day, and we lost the hard drive. And there was a big story arc to that. There was a lot happened.
I feel like there's still a piece of me missing from when we lost that.
We got about a minute left.
Okay. Well, what else do we need to add?
We just need to say, watch Venom, watch all the Spidermen.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know in the comments. Make sure the engagement's up. Keep the streams up because we just keep growing week after week, and it's amazing.
30% growth every single week.
We're crushing it. It's great.
And the other thing is, last week you all came back to us and said that the Logan Noir was a lot better than the Logan.
Which I was surprised by because I like colour myself.
Yeah.
It's a lot of brown, tan tones in that film.
They invented colour TV for a reason.
Exactly. But you guys, once again, cinephile fan base, maybe they're just a fan of that sort of thing.
You guys did this. You ate it up.
Wow. Exactly.
We'll end it on there. Thank you. See you next week.
See you next week, guys.
Can't believe next week will be a month since we started.
I just look back so
fondly.
So fondly.
Thanks for watching episode 3. Have a good week, and remember, stay high def.